What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye coming to you again with a brand new preview. This time it's to preview the game Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Now, before I get into that, first of all, happy Christmas to you all, very belatedly. We're probably 3 days removed by the time you see this, or 2 days removed by the time you see this. How's it been? I'm sure everyone's kind of nursing their hangovers from the 2 days before and gearing up towards New Year's. Well, drink irresponsibly, or at least recover responsibly. And enjoy yourself, have a good time. Hopefully Arsenal shenanigans against Palace won't depress you too much. And we got some big changes coming for the show. Big stuff are coming for the show in the new year, so do stick with us. And if you haven't already, I don't even know what you're wasting time for. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Plenty of shows are coming for you thick and fast. And speaking of which, also another shout out. You probably noticed a slight change to my intro with my usual outro. That's thanks to Tim Vanderpump again and the Milk Media boys. They do an excellent job every time in my intro and outros, and they are always working hard for me whenever I'm badgering them and begging them to change this or change that. If you want to know a little bit more about them, look in my description below and you'll get an idea about them. Hit that subscribe button for their channel though. They have some interesting stuff on there. And also give them a follow. So going into the game against Palace, marks a very pivotal point in the season for us last season, whereby we lost the game 3-0 and it was easily Arsenal's worst performance of that season. And it actually started the, you're not fit to wear the shirt chants. You could tell it really affected the players, particularly Hector Bellerin, who, when we look back on it, probably hasn't really recovered from that whole performance. I think it marks a point, particularly in the calendar year, where I feel like things really fell apart for Arsenal. And in a lot of ways, we've not really recovered. It's something I'm going to talk to Lee and Ola about, which, by the way, on Friday I intend to do a end of 2017 kind of year review with the fellas. So do stick around for that. That should be interesting. But going back to the game, we never do well on this pitch. Whenever we play Palace, no matter how they're playing, it's always a difficult time for us because they're a very small, narrow pitch. It's always difficult for us to play on. And it's ironic, we used to be the masters of small, narrow pitches. Highbury comes to mind. Gosh, I miss that pitch. But we do tend to struggle at Palace, so I don't expect this to be a very easy game. Moreover, hey, I give credit to where credit's due. How many people thought that Hodgson would start getting performances from Palace? But he seems to be slowly sorting out their defence, and they're really getting positive results. They even got one at the weekend. I believe it was a draw. And, he's getting people like Zaha playing, who, whilst he keeps getting linked with Arsenal, I'm still not 100% convinced that he'd be good enough for Arsenal. Give him credit. He's finding a way to make Zaha shine. So they're going to pose us problems. Particularly when it comes to wing backs, we're full of problems. So I would like to see us revert back to what actually brought us to the dance, i.e. playing players in their correct positions. So with that being said, this would be the team I'm going to play against Palace. For me, I'd revert back to 5-3 at the back. I thought we looked way too open with 4 at the back. So I'd like a little bit of assurance, and I think 3 at the back gives us that. With that being said, I would drop Koscielny because I think his form is horrendous. So my 3 at the back would be Callum Chambers, it'd be Mustafi, and it'd be Monreal if Monreal's fit. If Monreal isn't fit, then I'd put Holding there, to be honest. Koscielny doesn't get in my team. I think he's in horrendous form. I think when you're in horrendous form, there is enough justification to drop that person, no matter who they are. So that would be my three. Left wing back, as much as I love Ainsley Maitland-Niles, the bottom line is he's not a left back. So I play a left back. As novel a concept as that is, I play a left back in the left back position. So Kolasinac steps up into left wing back for me. Right wing back, Hector can sit the fuck down. Hasn't been playing good enough. And for me, I play Debuchy there. He's not done anything wrong every time he's played, to be honest. And I think, like I said earlier, if somebody's not in form, don't force it. Just don't force it. So Debuchy plays in this game for me. Continuing my theme of not playing someone when they're not in a run of form, Xhaka can sit the fuck down. He don't play in this game. For me, I play Jack and I play El Nene in this game. Simple as that. In my number 10 spot, I play Mesut Ozil. Credit to the man. I think he's playing very well. Whether he's playing for a move or not, you can't deny he's playing very, very well at the moment. And I think it's good to reward that. Up top, I'm going with two up top. So I'm going with Danny Welbeck and I'm going with Alex Lacazette. For me, I know a lot of people like to shit on Welbeck. The one thing he'll give you is that he'll run forever for you. And I think with the finishing capability of a Lacazette, I think that would be a good enough team to be able to carry us forward. Notice I've not persevered with people like Iwobi because as much as I still believe that he'll come good for us, I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. Do not play someone when they're not in a good run of form. Otherwise, you shine that spotlight on them even more intensely. Also notice that Sanchez is not in my team. I hate to sound like a broken record, but if someone is not in a good run of form, do not continue to persevere just because they're Alexi Dan Sanchez. For that reason, I think if we keep things nice and tight, hit them on a break, hope and pray for a bit of luck, we might be able to sneak a 1-0 here. Not at all confident, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that Santa's still smiling and can just drop us a belated Christmas gift. Because we need 3 points after this weekend. Alright people, you let me know what you think. What would your 1 to 11 be? Have I made the right changes? Do let me know down below. Also crush that like button for me. I appreciate it every single time you guys do that. And also just give me a follow on Twitter. The handle also should be in the description below. Alright people, until probably Thursday when I review the game. And then Friday when I should be with the boys. Take care. Hit that subscribe button not to make sure you don't miss those shows. Peace.